Hey guys, Warchild V1 here with a game that I love. This has been one of my favorite games for years now, and I just recently read the book, so I've kind of really wanted to play it again, and it's been forever. This is my first time to ever play it with a keyboard and mouse. I've always played it with an Xbox control, and I think we're going to check it out with a keyboard and mouse this time. Select the difficulty. I've played other shooters. Yeah. So this is quite a crazy story, and I'll be able to explain things as I go from what I know, stuff that they don't explain too well in-game that I learned from the book. Pretty cool stuff, huh? Well, it is to me. I don't know. In an airplane flying over the mid-Atlantic.
They told me, son, you're special. You were born to do great things. You know what? They were right.
It said, would you kindly on that. So, one thing that I know about this game, the whole book was based a year before the game. The book ends in 1959, I believe. And this is in 1960. So I learned how Rapture came to be, where the idea came from, what made him want to do all this. Andrew Ryan's just kind of crazy. That's about all there is to it. Woo! Don't want that shit to hit you. There goes the airplane, or part of it. Yeah. Let's get up. Oh, I can breathe. So if you know nothing about Bioshock, you're about to be in for a treat, I think. Alright, so we just had a plane crash. And, out in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, there's our plane. Don't hit that. Ooh, okay. And just out of nowhere, in the middle of nowhere, is this damn light tower. Which is kind of weird, right? You're out in the middle of the ocean. In the middle of the North Atlantic Ocean, that is. With a big light tower just coming out of the middle of the ocean. Alright, we got out of that. So, it's just kind of odd that our plane crashed right here. I'm wondering if it got shot down or what. There was a crazy war going on inside Rapture, which is the city that we're about to go into. It's an underwater city if you know nothing about Bioshock. It's an underwater city created by a man named Andrew Ryan, who created it to get away from all sorts of stuff. This was during World War II when he decided to create it, right after they laid the bombs down in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. I hope I said that right. Either way, before the two bombs in Japan, or right after more like, he decided that he's going to build this because he doesn't want to die that way. So he built a city out here. He hates people who believe in gods. He hates unions, people who, you know, can vote and get better ways, this and that, and have their own way. I don't know. He doesn't believe in any of that. He believes in his way only. And we're here. No gods or kings, only man. Andrew Ryan. My first time to play this, it was so super creepy. It still is kind of creepy. Because, you know, we're underwater now. We're under the ocean at this point. Alright. This thing is called a bathysphere. They use a bathysphere kind of like an elevator or an escalator or something of that sort that takes you from point A to point B. This will actually take us to Rapture. E. I'm going to have to get used to the buttons. I've only ever played it with an Xbox control, which I still can, I guess. Still can, couldn't I? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play it with a control. Sorry, guys. But why do you care? Because I know all the buttons already, and it doesn't. I don't have to sit there and think about them. Fire at your fingertips. Incinerate.
I am Andrew Ryan, and I'm here to ask you a question. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? No, says the man in Washington, it belongs to the poor. No, says the man in the Vatican, it belongs to God. No, says the man in Moscow, it belongs to everyone. I rejected those answers. Instead, I chose something different. I chose the impossible. I chose rapture.
That's amazing, isn't it?
A city where the artist would not fear the censor, where the scientist would not be bound by petty morality, where the great would not be constrained by the small. And with the sweat of your brow, rapture can become your city as well.
There's still people working on it. So maybe not everyone's mad yet. Most of the people are.
The White House is all lit up like hellfire. It was like some kind of plane crash. Here in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. How could it? I don't know. You best get over there. And be quick.
Someone's talking about our plane crash. All good things of this earth flow into the city.
That means we've got company.
Alright. Mind over matter, telekinesis. So they created these, they call them plasmids. They give you special powers, but it's kind of like a drug when you take Adam. Adam is what you take to get the special powers. Eve is what you take to use them. You'll see.
Johnny, security's banging off all over. Get a move on!
Please, lady. I didn't mean no trespass. Just don't hurt me. Just let me go.
And that is a splicer. Yep. In fact, I think it's a spider splicer. Splicers are people that have become addicted to Adam. They get mutations on their skin. They get mutations on their skin after taking Adam. Oh, you know what? Just a sec. Just a sec. Options. I'm sitting here wondering why I can't move my control. Because I got to turn it on. There we go. Hold on. Options. We're good. Woo! He's trying to get in. He, she, it, the splicer.
Would you kindly pick up that shortwave radio?
Okay.
I don't know how you survived that plane crash, but I've never been one to question Providence. I'm Atlas, and I aim to keep you alive. Now keep on moving. We're gonna have to get you to higher ground.
So, Atlas...
Take a deep breath and step out of the bathysphere. I won't leave you twisting in the wind. We're gonna need to draw her out of hiding, but you're gonna have to trust me.
I can hear that splicer. The Great Chain is guided by our hand. So Atlas is basically, he's like the leader of the rebellion against the people that run the city of Rapture, against Andrew Ryan, the guy that made Rapture. Andrew Ryan basically tells people that, look, if you come down here, you're going to live a magnificent life. You're going to come down here, you're going to love it. You don't have any real laws besides don't kill people and don't leave. Once you come here, you can't leave. But people come here and then they find out, well, hell, I ran out of work within the first 2 weeks. I'm scavenging. I'm a bottom feeder, having to steal food and then get, punished for it. So people came down here in the false sense that it was going to be something completely different than it is. Atlas is the leader of the rebellion against that. He's trying to give people free food. Andrew Ryan doesn't believe in that. He doesn't believe giving handouts. He's totally against that. So he hates Atlas.
I'll wrap you in a sheet.
You'll wrap me in a sheet? All bathysphere travel is now denied.
Just a bit further. How do you like that, mister?
Get him!
Now, would you kindly find a crowbar or something? Bloody splicer sealed Johnny in before they... Goddamn splicers.
So I would guess that Andrew Ryan has Atlas has reprogrammed these cameras. This specific camera in the book was programmed to only accept Andrew Ryan's DNA. If it was anyone but him, then that bot would come down and shoot you. Yeah, see, this way I don't have to guess at what the buttons are. I know the buttons. And one thing, using a control versus a keyboard or the iPhone version of the game. The iPhone version is amazing, by the way. The difference is using a control versus a keyboard. With a control, you can hold a button down. It pauses the game while you choose what weapon you want to pull out. With the keyboard, you can't do that. And it sucks at times when you're used to being able to... Alright, pause it. Think for a second. What weapon, So let's go. Yep. Slicers. So this is one of those high loot games. You can loot shit like crazy in this game, and I love that. We have it on medium, so it's actually going to take more than a couple hits to kill this guy. He's a little psycho too. There's no block button or anything. I don't know. So if you're a loot whore, this is a great game for you, because I'm a loot whore. I feel like I have to loot everything. That message that just came up, I just heard about that the other day in the book. Trying to get people to go get spliced with Adam. That's what they call it, like people that smoke pot are getting stoned, meth heads or skitsin, I guess. On this, you're getting spliced. So if my stories are annoying you guys, let me know. I'm just explaining what I know about it through what they don't tell you all the way in the story of this game. Your first time to use this, it rewrites your genetic code and it kind of messes you up, so let's do it. Sure it will. No. Okay, well that probably hurt.
This little fish looks like he just had his cherry popped. Wonder if he's still got some Adam on
Nope, he took it. I hear the groan of a Big Daddy.
him. Let's buck. Weak. You're a weak chopper. This little fish ain't worth towing it with no Big Daddy. Yellow. Always have been. You'll be no better off with Metal Daddy, little fish. See you floating from my...
He's right, you're no better off with Metal Daddy. There he is. Radio-controlled, part human, part machine. They stink, they smell like rotting corpses. And they're the
Look, Mr.
guardians
Bubbles, it's
of
an
these girls.
angel. I can see light coming from his belly. Wait a minute. He's still breathing. It's alright. I know he'll be an angel soon.
These little girls were made to gather Adam. They're made to harvest Adam.
You alright, Boyle? First time plasma's a real kick from you. But there's nothing like a fistful of lightning now, is there?
Alright, so now I can use lightning, which is quite cool. Or my wrench. Or both. So basically, those little sisters, what it started as is they were running low on Adam. Adam comes from these sea slugs that they started finding out here that out in the bottom of the ocean that turns out, say you just got a massive wound. Well, if you attach that sea slug to you, the wound would heal itself. So they started thinking, well, what else can we do with this? Well, that's where they found out they can use lightning, they can use fire, they can use all sorts of stuff. In fact, there's stuff that's not even in the game. So they started running low on it. There weren't many sea slugs left, and they learned that if they put these sea slugs inside the stomach of these little girls, there's stuff falling out there. It's luggage and stuff. They learned that if they put the sea slugs in the stomachs of these little girls, then they would just start producing Adam on their own. Well, turns out only little girls can take it, and once they do, it transforms them to look like these little girls, and they don't, it doesn't matter what you looked like before, this is what you look like now. And only the little girls can get the precise spot of a person and get the Adam out of them after they die. When you die, if you've taken Adam, they can extract it from you, but only the little sisters can. Well, to protect the little sisters, they invented the Big Daddies, which is an infusion of human flesh and robot that's controlled by the lights that are on his face mask. Those lights, that's really just like a radio control system. All they're meant to do is protect the little sisters so they don't get hurt. That's all there is to that so far. What the hell? What the hell? No, no, no! There's the airplane. Hey, the tail of the plane finally sunk. Took it long enough. It's so cool looking. This came out in 2008. You remember that, okay? Okay. 2008. Pretty damn amazing if I do say so myself. There's some Eve. You use Eve to replenish basically your magic, which is to replenish your blue bar. Eve, you have to have Eve to make the Adam work. Whoops. Splicer.
Give him the combo. Zap him, then whack him. 1-2 punch. Remember,
Zap him and whack him.
1-2 punch.
That works. Zap them and whack them. This right here is a Vita chamber. There's no such thing in the book. This is just for the game. If you die, that's where you respawn, basically. In the book, they don't talk of anything of the sort. Yeah, like I said, if my story's pissing you guys off, if it's annoying listening to me,
How's that? I found her that way!
that'll do it. There's more stuff to loot. Yeah, just let me know if I get annoying. I like the story so much that it made me want to play the game. So I played it a little bit without recording, and after thinking about it, I was like, why don't I record? And I can actually kind of explain the story more than they do as we go.
Tell Ryan I'm sorry. No, I won't do it again. No, please, please, don't do that.
That didn't work out too well.
I didn't mean to hurt anyone! Come back! I didn't mean anything, Bob!
Alright. So, Andrew Ryan has hired these splicers to work for him, basically. They will work for Adam. That's all they really work for. They're not trustworthy at all. But if you tell them that you'll give them Adam and you want them to kill people, they'll do that. Alright, we're filling up with water. Let's get out of here. Water looks amazing in this game, doesn't it?
Listen,
Other than
I've got
that.
a family. I need to get them out of here. But the splicers have cut me off from them. If you can reach them in Neptune's bounty, then maybe, just maybe. I know you must feel like the unluckiest man in the world right now. But you're the only hope I'll ever see my wife and child again.
He looks like he wants out.
The Neptune's bounty. Find my family, please.
If you even talk about wanting to leave this place, Andrew Ryan will have you killed. He doesn't go for that. Alright, let's crouch. Sneak over here.
Wait. This is happening before and none. Why aren't you here?
She is psycho.
Why is it today and not...
With the 1-2 punch, you
It's changed everything.
kill him in one hit.
They destroyed our bodies, our minds. We couldn't handle it. Best friends butchering one another. Babies strangled in cribs. The whole city went to hell.
Yeah. Once people take plasmids, they start going mad. She was singing to a gun. She was singing to this revolver. Is that crazy? Or what? See, this is what I mean. The game pauses while I switch weapons. If you're playing with the keyboard, you can't do that. I don't think. If you could, I'd play with the keyboard and mouse. Whiskey and alcohol raises your life but lowers your Eve.
What do you want to slice? I can do it either way. Open the damn door!
Charlie! Charlie, where you going? No! Charlie!
You Charlie's dead, lady. She didn't have anything. Oh, she dropped a gun, I guess. Let's go ahead and refill. Yeah, if you smoke cigarettes in this game, it raises your Eve and lowers your health. If you drink, it raises your health and lowers your Eve. Like so. I need to quit drinking though, because it's Eve that I have less of.
How nice you are.
Yeah, down here you got to be rich to do just about anything, unfortunately, and you have to be just one of the higher ups to even be rich.
In the water. Hit him with the electrobolt.
That was easy. Water works, huh? Ryan's girlfriend.
Another New Year's, another night alone. I'm out, and you're stuck at Festus, working. Huh. Imagine my surprise. Oh, I guess I'll have another drink. Here's a toast to Diane McClintock, silliest girl in Rapture. Silly enough to fall in love with Andrew Ryan. Silly. What happened? I'm bleeding. Oh God. What's happening?
Happy New Year 1959. That's the day that the revolution really started. Right here in this little bar, shit went down. This, I'm guessing, is McDonough's, what is it, Fighting McDonough's or something? That doesn't say. Here in this bar is where shit went down. A crazy dude named Andrew Cohen was counting down for the New Year's, and as soon as the countdown was done, people rushed in here and just started killing everybody. And that's when shit really started getting crazy. Then there was a massive war in Rapture, and you see how it left things. Oh shit! That actually scared me. Headshots work, don't they? That actually scared me. I wasn't ready for that. Look at that. Eyeballs. That's a little sister.
I'm too spliced up. Nobody's gonna want me.
Hey, Brenda, you care to tell me why you've had a hole in the wall the size of Plymouth Rock coming out of your crapper going on 3 weeks now? Nah, I ain't saying I'm Shakespeare. I'm trying to run a respectable theater. I got working folk coming in from Port Neptune trying to catch a little diversion. And all I can think about is the stink coming out of your shitter. Get it fixed.
I can.
Alright, so this isn't Fighting McDonough's. This is the theater. You could flush a toilet. So I can aim a lot better with keyboard and mouse, but for this game, I like the gameplay better with a controller, unfortunately. Flush. So the hole in the shitter is right there. Here's where the game explains Little Sisters and Big Daddies.
Now. Would you kindly lower that weapon for a minute? You think that's a child down there? Don't be fooled. She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. Whatever you thought about right and wrong on the surface, well, that don't count for much down in Rapture. Those little sisters, they carry Adam. The genetic material that keeps the wheels of Rapture turning. Everybody wants it, everybody needs it.
Yep. Andrew Ryan actually decided to have Bridget Tannenbaum and Dr. Sucho, I think, or something of the sort, had them create these little sisters and send them out to go harvest Adam. They would actually kidnap children unwillingly and turn them into these little sisters to do this. Oh, you're screwed, dude. Yeah, you're screwed. You pissed off Big Daddy. Oh, that drill.
That's the big daddy. She gathers at him. He keeps her safe.
Right now, there's two different kinds of Big Daddies. There's one's called Rosies and one's called Bouncers. We'll see the difference later. Here, let's go. There we go. That way I don't accidentally load an old game. I think that's all you can loot. So much for the 1-2 punch, right? Yeah, so much for the 1-2 punch. It's not getting them now, is it? Psycho's playing in the water.
I didn't touch her! She's so stuck up, she is. I'll show her stuck up pipes.
I figured save the Eve and shit. Quit moving. Never mind. I suck. I suck, sorry. If I was playing it on easy, it has this like auto aim sort of. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. That's most other games. Never mind, not this one. It's only on the iPhone. When you play it on the iPhone, it has an auto aim type feature. That's what I'm thinking of. It's the full game on the iPhone, by the way. It's not just a cheap ass little port. It is this game. Just a second. I want to loot the place before shit goes down. I'm full on those health packs for now. Later on, I'm sure I'll get low on them. Alright, I guess it's almost time for shit to go down. Go ahead and refill. Let's do this.
Security alert in progress.
Gotta watch out for those bots, man. I'm not waiting, dude. You open the door and I'm going. What the hell? Don't yell at me, Atlas. He's a dude with an Irish accent, and that's about all I know about him. I wasn't sure if he was still alive or not after the book was over, though. Apparently so.
Oh, Christ! You're trapped! Gonna try to override the exit from here.
Yeah, you do that.
So tell me, friend, which one of the bitches sent you? The KGB wolf with a CIA jackal. Here's the news. Rapture isn't some sunken ship for you to plunder. And Andrew Ryan isn't a giddy socialite who can be slapped around by government muscle. And with that, farewell. Or das Vidania, whichever.
I think they're trying to come in. The feeling of helplessness. There goes the prologue. Basically, level 1 done. The tutorial level. That's what I would call that, I guess. Definitely the easiest one in the game. But isn't that how they go? Let's, where's audio? There we go. Oh no, master volume's fine. There, I wanted to be able to hear the speech. Alright, we're good. Oh god, Dr. Steinman. I'll have to talk about him in the next video. Alright guys, I'm actually going to end this video right here. And in the next video, we'll push on. Again, this is one of my favorite games like ever. It was Game of the Year in 2008, and I had already beat it like twice by the time they announced that. It's just an amazing game. Cool-ass story, cool-ass atmosphere. There's no other games like it, besides Bioshock 2 and Bioshock Infinite. But I hope you guys are enjoying my playthrough. Please comment, like, and sub if you haven't. And I will see you guys on the next video. There goes my green... Well, there goes my face cam screwing up. I need a new one. God, I need to just find a way to save up money. Thanks for watching. Yeah. You ain't shitting. Alright, this is a trap, I'm sure. Bam!